week. Johnson.
3 votes for Johnson. Johnson skates next week.
I'm knackered, I've had the most wonderful time, and I'm going on the tour, so you haven't seen the last of me yet.
And we're very pleased to say that a trusty partner throughout all of this is with us today. It's Matt Heavers, everyone!
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you too.
You too.
Can I just say, somebody put a nail in the seat or something, Denise.
What?
There's a nail sticking up out of the seat.
In your bum?
Yeah.
Let me take it out.
All good, all good.
Oh, you...
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a... It's already like a little marriage, isn't it?
I know.
And yet
We've had
it's
our
over
ups and
before it
downs.
really got going because the competition for you two is
It's
kaput.
done.
Yeah.
It's done.
But
for
you
now.
know, we started with 16 couples and we got down to the last 6.
Yes.
So that is much, much further than I thought that we'd get. I'm sure that when he met me, that we'd get past week 1.
Did you? What were your first impressions, Matt?
Well, I've known Denise, obviously, from watching this amazing show that you guys have every day. And then, you know, with Colleen on the program and skating with Gaynor on the tour. And I didn't know what to expect. And I met her the first day. Actually, speaking of which, nice little segue here. Do you remember this? Cork from the very first day.
When you brought it onto the ice?
Yep, but I've now turned it into an ice skating cork.
Oh,
So,
I love Matt.
but yeah,
He's
when I
never,
met
ever
her-
going back to America.
Yeah. When I met her, I brought her a bottle of champagne. Who knew?
Yeah, little did you know I'd drink it there and then on the ice.
Yeah, what you mean with who knew us? Who knew she'd drink it like water?
But you two, I'm going to say that you've got on so well, and you can tell that. I mean, it's obvious as well with the skating, but in your personal life as well. Did you find it hard to shout at her, or you know, when you're training, there must be at times because you are the professional that you got frustrated. Was your relationship a hinder, do you think?
No, I don't think so at all. I mean, like she had said, you know, I can pat her on the back, but at the same time too, I can give her a kick on the back. That is the power play with our job. You know, you have to be able to find that balance of nurture, but also, you know, be
We
really
laughed our
strong.
way through everything. I think that if Matt had been too tough with me... We also had this thing where, obviously, we've spent nearly every day together for about, well, most of the week for about 5 months. So you get to the point where you feel like you're married, then the honeymoon period's over. So then he would start telling me things. I'm going, whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Start ignoring me.
He was my ideal partner. He was the partner that I would have wanted. I said to everybody I wanted someone that was funny and that was fit and had a nice bum. Obviously, I got the fit and nice bum bit. But, no, and now, as I say, I don't want him to go back to America, so I'm sort of trying to sort of pimp him out and get him work over here so he won't go back.
Starving skaters.
She is dreading you going home. And I have to say, you know, next to her husband, Tim, you handled her very well because she used to come in the morning sometimes and say, I went to bed quite early last night because Matt was on the phone going, do not go to the bar, do not go to the bar. So you really learnt how to control the beast that is the Welsh.
Got all my friends' phone numbers. And literally, if he leaves me and I'm still in the bar, all my friends' phones go, beep, 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 beep. Tell her to go to bed now.
She is speed dial number 1. Yes.
Did she scare you at times?
Yes.
Yeah.
I will admit. But it was great.
We've had a great time. And as I say, we are going to do the tour. We have to go back for the final. It was like... You know, obviously I would have embraced going through another week, but I always said that it was the public vote that got us through, not the judges' votes, obviously. And it was the perfect time to go, leaving the better skaters in there now, because I wouldn't have coped with the pressure of a better skater going out. So it was like the perfect time. I'm very busy, as you know, and so it's just great.
What was your highlight, would you say, or when you realised that you gelled really well together on the ice? Your best dance?
The first time we went to the bar together.
I've done a few of them dances with Denise.
But no, on the ice, I think it was the week that you skated to True Colours in the white
We liked
costume.
True Colours, and I liked the costume, and I got sort of, you know, for once, got nice things said by the judges.
The judges were obviously a bone of contention, one in particular for you, Jason Gardner, and that all culminated last night when there's one man in your life who just thought, enough is enough. Tim took to the ice himself. Take a look.
What I would like to say is it was a little bit like watching two people play Twister. It was like Matt did a position, then he assisted you into another position. There was no flow for me, not enough of a flow. So what I think needs to happen...
Listen, Nick, she's 52 and she's got 4 jobs.
Oh, my God, you're great.
How many jobs do you have?
We've not seen that back yet.
How do you feel watching it back, Den?
Oh! Listen, I nearly died on that, they call it the kiss and cry, because I thought he's going to deck him. He has got really protective over the last few weeks because he feels that Jason has been particularly mean to me. And I've just stood there and I've said, listen, you know, Jason's a friend off the ice. Some of the things he said today, he's not my friend anymore because I think he's been particularly vicious and evil about Tim, but never mind, that's another story. Tim was protecting me, and he just said it was just instinctive that he came up and said these things.
I think every partner, wife, husband in the country could understand how Tim felt last night. So we've got him on the phone now, Den. He's not heading to Coventry, but in fact back up north. Tim, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, Tim.
Oh, Tim, first and foremost, well done on speaking up for your missus last night. Yeah.
Yes.
Do you regret it?
Well, no, the thing was, I was sitting near the front, and he was too near to me. That was all. But luckily, I didn't chin him. That's the main thing.
We're kind of pleased that you didn't, because you know. That wouldn't have been the answer, obviously. He was also, as well as being unkind to your 52-year-old lady wife, and I think we've all established Denise's age now, he wasn't too kind to you. What did you think about his comments on your breath?
Well, actually, because I just nipped out for a fag, he obviously doesn't smoke, you know, that's what it was.
So you had fag breath. You had fag breath, Tim.
Listen, let's just be honest. A, I wouldn't be someone who did have that kind of breath. And B, Jason Gardner making this out like it's a national serious skating competition. Does he think that he would be on the judging panel if that was the case? Do you know what I mean? Give me a break.
Well, Tim, the good news is that you're something of a hero. The bad news is she's coming home.
Yeah.
You get yourself back to Benidorm, toot sweet.
See you later, my hero.
See you,
Tim.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye, Louie. Thanks, Tim. Well, you've had your final say, certainly where Jason's concerned.
Yes, thank you.
Well done on that too, Den.
Thank you very much.
And you two, keep it tight, keep it together, and keep her at the bar on that tour. It's Matt Evers, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks, Matt.
Thank you.